My first Reva moment had to be when I beat my dad for the first time. That was something that I was really looking forward to. We just had like such a playful banter back and forth. I started playing on a golf course when I was 7 years old. My dad at that point was a 2 handicap and all I wanted to do was beat him. And I have to say my first Reva moment, the moment that I knew I could play really good golf, was when I beat him on the golf course, and it felt so amazing.
The first time I was officially announced as a member of the CBS Sports golf team as an announcer, Jim Nance threw it down to me and I realized, wow, everything I'd always dreamed about accomplishing is happening in this moment. And that pinch me moment has honestly not stopped ever since.
When I first qualified for the Women's Open when I was 12, and that was the moment when I really realized I want to play professional golf for a living. This is my dream, and dedicated everything I had towards achieving that goal.
I was just starting to play the game of golf. I was 12 or 13 and I got what we call in Sweden a green card. A green card is a license to play on the golf course. I got my first handicap. It was 54 and that inspired me.
My Reva moment was when I was 12 years old. I got to go watch an LPGA tournament in Nashville, Tennessee, and ironically I live in Nashville now and I'm getting to play with all those girls that I got to see that day. I remember driving in the car with my dad and I told him that day I want to be an LPGA golfer.
I was 15 years old. I qualified for the U.S. Women's Open in 2014 at Pinehurst. And I had the chance to play with Michelle Wee in a practice round. When my dad was on the bag, I ended up making the cut on the number after birding 3 of my last 5 holes, so that was exciting. And the whole experience for me was just incredible.
So one of my favorite Reva moments was not that long ago, a few years back. And we're all busy. You know, when you get older, you have families, you have things to do, you're busy. So to try to get your family together to go play the game is tough. So if I were to call my brothers and say, hey, you want to go grab a cup of coffee? You want to go to lunch? That's not happening. My dad is 50-50. He might say, why don't you come over, we'll chip some balls in the backyard. So if I want to see them, I call them up, and before I can even say, do you want to play, they're asking what course, what time, I'll be there. And so that happened one day when everyone was busy. I was trying to get us together, wasn't going well. I got us a tee time. The next day, myself, my 2 brothers, my dad, were out on the golf course for 4.5 hours hanging out together, which if you would have asked them the week before just to go to lunch, oh, I'm so busy. So the game of golf really encourages that family time. And as I sat in my cart and looked around and really appreciated the fact we were all together, that's when I realized it's more than just golf. And I did really think of the Reva revolution and thought, this is what it's about.